We'll see how it starts back. All right, Mopar people, welcome back to the channel. I'm Justmoparjoe. I got my 400 behind me back there, and I have a dyno date set. So before I tell you that date, it's coming soon, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to test out on this engine, and I want to do a giveaway. If you guess the max torque and max horsepower out of any of the combinations, I will send you a pair of Spectator tickets that you will pick up at will call for the No Name Nationals in Sikeston, Missouri. So you'll get to see the old purple Barracuda, you'll get to see the 400 in the car, and hopefully making some passes out there, winning some rounds. Also, I'll send you a free t-shirt of your liking. So I will stop taking entries February 5th of 2023. So if you'd like to enter, just leave it in the comments of this video, not the dyno video that I give you the numbers, but this video. And I'll show you the different combinations I'm going to go through. You'll see the engine in just a second here. Also, let me say, you only get one guess. So put your horsepower beside your torque number in one single comment. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your cousins' friends, tell all the people that you know that are interested in seeing this engine, whether you think it's going to pass or fail or whatever. Come hang out for the dyno video. I'll do a premiere on that as soon as I get the video done and the dyno. So most of you remember seeing my Holly Street Dominator. I did a video on that. I got my new Brawler 950 in from Drew. So it's ready to go. I have a Wilson, I believe it's a Super Sucker spacer coming in for this, to try this with the spacer, without the spacer, just as it is. I'm also going to, here's your first time seeing these jewels. That's my tunnel ram setup with a pair of Carters. One's a Carter, one's an Edelbrock. They're linked together. Fender well headers. I had to have the fender wells because the dyno carriage, they said, is pretty narrow. So my under chassis headers would not work with it. I do think I'm going to bring my DUI simply because it is the easiest one-wire plug-in. I'll bring a stock distributor. They have a plug-in for an MSD, and my other distributor has a different plug on it. So I may can swing that one too. I'm going to bring everything that I possibly can, but currently I'll have this intake set up on. I'll have the Holly Street Dominator, and I'll have the Performer RPM. I can try it with and without the spacer also. So that'll give me 3 different intake combinations if time allows. I know for sure I'm trying this, and I'm going to try that tunnel ram, but I'm going to have all these test fit to where I know they'll fit on this engine. Since you last saw this, I added the fender wells, tunnel rams on. I need a couple vacuum caps there and there. I've locked out this distributor, changed the oil in the engine, reset my valve lash, and I put on a different starter. That's just a stock style starter that's not so clanky, and it has all the teeth on it. So I want to crank this up for you and let you hear the difference through these big tube headers. Basically open headers. Those bullet mufflers don't do much. So let's have some fun and finally hear what the engine sounds like. All right. We look down. We look down. See if I can get them both. Double squirt. Key on. Good to go. Water pump's hooked up and flowing. Maybe we can hear it run. go. That's exciting. Let's see how it starts back. Little cream puff. Okay, to review the build one time. These are Edelbrock E Street heads. That is a stock crank 400 with KB 240 pistons. The final compression ratio was 10.1 to 1, somewhere in there. Here's the cam specs. This is a hydraulic roller for the people playing along at home and want to make a good guess. Lobe separation is 110. I am running this with 1.6 roller rockers from 440 Source. So keep that in mind. And it has solid lifters on the hydraulic roller cam. Seems to wrap real nicely. All that's happy and good. Running these fender well headers on the dyno. I might end up sticking them in the Barracuda later too. I'll just see. See what else. The DUI distributor's locked out. High volume oil pump, very basic build, very replicatable. This is not a pro stock Hemi, but any dude at home can rebuild this and make him one just like it. So, let me know your guess on torque and horsepower in the comments. Hopefully you're excited about the smaller 400 build like I am. I was shooting for 500 horsepower. I would be totally tickled if it makes 450. I mean, what did it start with? 200, 230 or something? So, a lot of good parts here, but not top shelf stuff. This is all, none of this is made out of unobtainium. So hopefully she shows off for us. I appreciate y'all watching, and I'll catch you next time.